Good morning folks, it's Dave here. I've got another video today to show you how to work the upper register keys for the ledger line notes above the stave on the saxophone. We're going to start with the fact that these notes are normally, when you come to the palm keys, it's these here and these couple down here, and as they're called, the palm keys, so you use the palm of the hand to play them. Starting on that pad there, okay, of your hand. The idea is that each note as it goes higher is the previous key plus one more. Okay, so you might go, for the first note you go 1, second note you go 1 plus 2, third note 1 plus 2 plus 3, and so on. Okay. So I'm going to start with a top C. And a top C is the same as the lower C, middle finger, but this time we put the octave key on at the back. Okay, so that's middle finger and the octave key. The next one is the C sharp, which is no fingers, but keeping the fingers round the front of the keys. You don't want to be flying away. Keep the fingers round the keys, but not touching the keys. And octave key. Okay, so that's nothing on the front, just the octave key. We then go to the first proper palm key note, which is a D. And if you look at the three keys here on the left of the saxophone, I say the left, it's the left as it's in my normal playing position. It's the key that is nearest to me. Okay, so nearest to the thumb rest, and it's there. So as I said before, place the palm of the hand there and the octave key, keeping the fingers around the front but not touching. Okay, so that's that first key there. And if you look at the sort of way they're positioned, it's the middle one of the three. So low, high, middle, and it's the one nearest your body. Okay, so the next one is an E flat. So as I said a minute ago, it's a +1. Octave key, D key, and then the upper one using the same finger. So we're going 1, 2, and the octave key. Remember, keep the fingers round the front, because at some point you're going to need to drop back onto those front keys, and if your fingers are pointing out that way, you're going to have difficulty in landing accurately. So D plus E flat gives us that. Remember, octave key, 1 and 2. To go to the E natural, we play those again, plus on the right hand side, you've got these three lozenge shaped keys, and the top one, quite often, not always, but quite often is curved, and it's designed really to tell your finger that you're in the right position. So yet again, you would use the actual palm of the hand. So it's the 2 on the left, the octave key, plus that one. And that gives us an E. Yet again, keeping those fingers round the front, ready to drop. Okay, and that includes both hands. We're now going to look at the F, and on some saxophones, this could well be the top official note on the instrument. So that goes D key, E flat key, E natural key, and now we put the third one on with the second finger. So we've got all three on the left, 1 on the right, and the octave key. That gives you an F. Yet again, fingers round the front. Very important that you practice keeping them there. So, on a lot of saxophones, especially older ones, that might well be the top note. But for a lot of modern horns, we've got the F sharp, which is all of those keys again. So 3 on the left, top 1 on the right, and you take your ring finger, so your third finger, and bend it back. Now on my saxophone, you can see it's a sort of a lozenge, a V shape type key, and you press that, and you can see right at the top, it's opening that very top pad. And that is your F sharp. Okay, so an important thing about this is to keep the fingers relaxed. You don't want tension, you don't want to put stress on your shoulders or on your wrists or anything, and you need to keep these keys nice and close to the front keys. So, try and maintain that position that you can drop at any point, and it goes for both hands. There are a couple of alternatives. I will show you those now. So, for the top F, what you can do is press the C key, and right at the top, you've got a key that you may never have played before. Now, in this case, mine is teardrop shaped, but sometimes you'll find there's another pearl up there instead. That's just a design thing. It doesn't mean any different for that. And what you do, that gives you a top F. So you octave key, C key, and that very top key. Okay, so if you're playing certain sequences and it comes off of a C and you need a top F, that is a lot easier than going to the side. Okay, you can also do the F sharp that way. So C key, F key, and then the F sharp down at the bottom. Gives you that upper register. And you can get an E as well. Now the E is not brilliant in tone, but it might help you in a fast passage. And what you do is you play the top F, so the C key and the top one, and then you drop the G key on. Okay, and that gives you an E. Not particularly pleasant on some saxophones, this one included, but it is there if you need it. I hope that's helped with the upper register keys, folks. Keep practicing them. The only way you'll get good at them is by just keep going over them and trying different patterns within them. So best of luck, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.